Here we go! Day as a private chef vlog number 3. So we have a guest today for lunch and she requested branzino, so that's what I'm making. My clients will be having grilled salmon instead since they just had branzino. We got some broccoli from the farmer's market, so we're gonna cut that up into florets, toss in olive oil, season with black pepper, salt, and lemon zest. Then I cut this eggplant into large wedges, scored them, seasoned with a bit of salt, and straight into a pan with avocado oil. I mostly cook with olive oil because my client prefers that, but I did use avocado oil for this just because the flavor of the olive oil is a little too strong for this, especially since I'll be seasoning it with Asian flavors. Seared until nice and golden brown before putting it into a pan, brushing it with a little sweet miso glaze. It's just some miso, sake, mirin, sugar, and a little bit of sesame oil. Then I throw it into the oven until the eggplant is completely cooked through and it almost gets custardy. While that's cooking, I season the branzino with my seasoning mix and brush that down with olive oil again. Then I portion the salmon and do the exact same thing. Being a private chef is very different from working in restaurants because a lot of times you don't have time to slowly pick up the dishes. There's no downtime between them sitting down where they look at the menu or sip on drinks before they order, and the expectation is that they can have their food basically as soon as they sit down or within give or take 10 minutes. At least that's the pressure I put on myself. You also never know if the guest will be on time, early, or late, so I get almost everything 90% of the way there so I can have the food out as soon as possible. I like to pre-sear the protein, in this case our fish. I also slice the lemon so that after I grill the fish, I have the meat side down on the lemon to pick up some of that flavor and the fragrance of the citrus. They also received some dill marinated smoked salmon as a gift, so we will be serving that as a small bite appetizer. She really likes buttered and toasted white bread as a base, so we decided on using that. For that, I just cut off the edges, cut it into rectangles, brush with melted butter, and toast it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until it's brown and toasted. Also making sure that I don't burn them because these suckers will literally burn the moment you look away. Now that the guest has arrived, I quickly put the smoked salmon on the toasted white bread. I put on this finely cubed and pickled cucumber and pickled mustard seeds on each piece. Squeeze a bit of lemon juice and garnish with a few sprigs of dill. Super quick and super easy. Once that is out, I pop the fish, skin side up into the broiler just to crisp up that skin and to finish the cooking. They like their salmon almost medium rare, so I always have to be careful that I don't overcook it. Salmon, glazed and roasted miso eggplant, and roasted veg. Once they are done with their mains, I clear their table, get ready to serve dessert. I sprinkle turbinado sugar onto the creme brulees we made earlier, torch them up until caramelized and crispy, garnish with a few fresh berries from the farmer's market, and off we go. And that's it for number 3. See you in the next one.